Okay, then let's go on to the next, which is on awakening factors. Page 72 to 74. Can you please turn to page 72? And let me invite Naisma Kumara to lead the chanting again.
Punnaca parang bhikkhave bhikkhu. Dhammesu dhammanupassī viharati. Sattasu boccangesu. Katanjapana bhikkhave. Bhikkhu dhammesu dhammanupassī viharati. Sattasu boccangesu. Ita bhikkhave bhikkhu. Sandang va achattam sati samboccangang. Attime achattam sati samboccango dipajanati. Asandang va achattam sati samboccangang. Nattime achattam sati samboccango dipajanati. Yatha janupannassa sati samboccangassa uppado hodi. Panchapajanati. Yatha ca uppannassa sati samboccangassa bhavanaya paripuri hodi. Panchapajanati. Sandang va achattam dhamma vicaya samboccangang. Sandang va achattam viriya samboccangang. Sandang va achattam piti samboccangang.
Okay, we can stop here for today. Let's go back to page 72. Here, in this section, there's only one thing that's different in the instructions on watching the causes and conditions. Instead of, it's the same, at the beginning it's the same in the sense that you know when Satipatthana is there and you know when it's not there, right? And then the next thing is, once it has risen, you have to figure out how that can be developed to fulfillment. Okay? That's the only thing that is different. So how do you know how to develop it to fulfillment is a matter of understanding the causes and conditions as well. For the others, for example, for the nivaranas, the hindrances, you're supposed to know how it will not arise again in the future. That is also due to causes and conditions. Like I said earlier, there's no one there. All these things are happening due to causes and conditions. If you want them to be fully abandoned, then you have to look at the cause and condition. If you want them to be fully developed, you also have to understand the causes and conditions. So it's all about causes and conditions. Now we have already talked about sati at the beginning, right? We know that sati here means there are 4 R's of sati. The first one is to remember instructions while you are collecting information. The second is to recollect the information that you have collected, and the recall. The third is to remind yourself to put that information into practice. And the fourth is to retrospect or to look back at what's happening to your mind. Yeah? how it reacts to the senses. What is Dhamma Vicaya? The investigation of Dhamma is going to be the question on D17. Energy here is the effort you put in. And you need to put in some effort, not too much effort. It must be balanced effort in order to for spiritual progress to take place. And then when the rapture awakening factor is present. Now according to Sada Uttejaniya, of these 7 factors of awakening, the first 3 are the causes and the last 4 are the effects. Which means to say that you need only pay attention to number 1, 2 and 3, which is sati, investigation of Dhamma and energy. Right? And if you do this well enough, rapture and the others will arise. What is rapture? Rapture is supposed to be a mental state that's associated with pleasure. And different people have got different ways of understanding it. The way I understand it is that it is an intense, pleasurable interest in what you are doing. It is an intensity of interest in what you are doing, but there's also pleasure involved. Whereas sukha or that one is referring to just comfort, feeling very comfortable and happy.